You're welcome back to this Git crash course brought to you by Halibian Solution Limited. So Git installation and basic configuration. To install Git, you have to visit the official website and follow the instructions provided for your operating system. So I will head over to their official website here, and then I will scroll down to click on downloads. So here I can download for Mac OS, I can download for Windows, and I can download for Linux. Since I am using a Windows, I have to click on Windows. And here I have two options here. Is either I download the 32-bit or I go for the 64-bit, depending on your laptop setup. Because I'm using the 64-bit, I'm going to download the 64-bit Windows setup. Alright, so after clicking on downloading, you will see it here, and then this is how it looks like after downloading. So after downloading it, please open it and install it. So for you to check if it is installed, I will open my CMD here to check. I will input this command git hyphen version to check if it's installed. Now you can see it is telling me the version of the Git I installed on my local machine. Now for you to cross check if you really have this Git, for you to check if you have the command line for Git, which is bash, you have to come here and then search git bash. So once you have the git bash, you click on open. So once you click on open, you have Git installed already. So after installing Git, it is important to set up your user information. So you have to open a terminal or your bash terminal or command prompt and run the following commands. So the commands you want to run is git config, that is git configure global user dot name, then you put your username here, your username. So after entering this, you will enter the other one, which is git config hyphen global, then you put your email, then you put your email here. So your email goes here. Now for me to check, because I've done that already, I will type git config user dot name. Now you can see it is telling me my name, that is the name I used to register. So I should do git config again user dot email, because it is telling me my email now. So please, after installing Git, make sure you configure your Git. Alright, so set your username and also set your email. So let's move on to the next one. So we have some basic bash commands. What I mean by bash is the command line you just downloaded. So you can use clear to clear everything in your terminal. You can use clear to clear everything in your terminal. Alright, so here are some basic bash commands that you can use in the terminal or command prompt. So we have pwd, that is print the current working directory. This shows the path of your current location. So we are going to be using pwd now. So I will press pwd. So it is telling me the present working directory, that is where I am presently on my laptop. That is what pwd does. So we have ls, which lists the files and directory in the current working directory. That is, if I should press ls here, it will list all the files and directory in this DB. So I'll press ls and hit enter. So you can see it is listing all the files and also all the directories. You can see I have my desktop, I have my document, I have my download, I have everything here. So you can use ls to list all the files and directories in your working directory. So we have cd, that is change directory. You use cd and the directory name to navigate to a specific directory. So looking at this, we have desktop, we have documents. If I want to go inside documents from here, what I have to do is to enter this command cd, then I will type desktop and I will hit enter. Now if I should do pwd to check my current working directory and hit enter, you can see I've now moved from David. I've moved a step ahead. I've moved to desktop. So you can use cd to change working directory. If I want to go back to David, what I have to do is just to revert. So I'll do cd dot. Then if I should do pwd again, you can see I'm now back to my previous working directory. So we have mkdir, that is create a new directory, replace directory with the desired name for the new directory. So what we mean by directory is folders. So if I want to create a folder, let's say I want to go to my desktop and create a folder, what I will do is I will go inside that. I will change the directory to my desktop. So I will do cd inside desktop. So now I'm in my desktop, because if I should do pwd now, it is telling me I'm now in my desktop. So I want to do mkdir, that I want to create a folder. So I'll create a folder from here, mkdir, then I will call it my git class. Now if I should do ls, that is to list all the folders and also all the files in this present working directory, and hit enter, I should be seeing my git class. So let's look for it. You can see my git class. We just created this particular folder. Now let's do another one. So I should do mkdir my git class 2 or class 1. So let's see if it create the class, if it create the folder. So I'll press ls, then you can see my git class 1. So you use mkdir to create new directory, you use cd to change directory, you use ls to list all the files and directory in your current directory, you use pwd to print the current working directory. So let's move on. We have torch. You use torch to create a new file. It can replace file with the desired name for the new file. So how do you use torch? So I want to cd inside my git class. So what will I do? I will do cd, then I will change my directory to my git class. So now if I should do pwd to print the present working directory, so you can see I've changed directory from David to desktop and also to my git class directory. Now if I should do ls, remember I've not put anything inside my git class, so it is very empty. That is why it is showing me that way. If I should press ls is listing all the files and directory in my working directory, but it is not listing anything because it is currently empty. So if I should do torch, and I put index.html. Now if I should do ls, so you can see we have index.html inside this directory. We have index.html. Remember it was empty, now it has index.html. So you use torch to create files to your working directory. So these basic commands are very useful for navigating through directories, creating new directories, and managing files while working with Git. So with Git installed and basic configuration settings, along with the knowledge of this Git command, you are ready to start using Git effectively in your development workflow. So in the next video, we are going to be looking at how you can work with Git. So let me see you in the next video. Thank you.